Hello and welcome to the Roohaa Degozaru video Buraru. Hey yo so do desu ka? Let's see how it is. It's going all right, cause I got an afro or a Wafro, whatever you want to call it. So I haven't done a vlog in a little while. That's how I start all vlogs now, because it's how it's got to be. But I've been running around, and actually I've been studying like crazy because next week is the Honorable Nihongo no Ryoku Shiken, aka the JLPT. So I'm gonna ganbare for level 2. Feel pretty good about it. We'll see how it goes down. But yeah, I mean, besides that, things have been going alright. It's been hot. The first super hot week in Japan, the first week of hell, also known as Tsuyu, also known as rainy season. Because if it's not raining or misting, it's humid as a mofo. And it's the worst, basically, waking up and living is death. It's like walking around like a sweaty man's armpit. It's like walking around in an armpit all day. It's terrible. And you know, I mean, Japan is magic and smiles and miracle animus and mangoes, but the reality of it is it's an island nation and it's hot and humid as a mofo and it's unpleasant. So that pretty much led to a week of anger and misery for everybody in this country. But besides anger and misery, do what you want to me. I've just been taking it easy, really, keeping cool. My old laptop, I mean, not this laptop, but the laptop I used to use for, like, I think up until the 20th video Brogu, I used that laptop. But it was just sitting around like a piece of junk, and I said, what are you even doing anymore? So I read online what to do with an old laptop, and I turned it into a honorable reusable hard drive. So I have an external hard drive now. Extra 120 gigs of goodness. Backed up my computer, feeling safe about my computer situation. If I crash it in time, whatever. So yeah, it was awesome. I just took out the hard drive bit and plugged it right into this thing. You can pick it up at like I guess a Best Buy or something like that in America. I picked mine up at Beja, which is a pretty decent electronics store out here. But they didn't have one at K's Denki, but it was kind of a dinky dinky. So a dinky dinky won't have what you need. External hard drive shell. All you need to know is what kind of hard drive it is, and you're in there. Mine was 18 bucks. Here you can get them for $5 online, so it was a little bit of a hit. A hit to the soul. That's all. Yeah, just been taking it real easy. So, why the afro? You're like, when's he gonna talk about an afro? Because, so I have long hair. I have thick hair, and when it's hot, whether I like it or not, usually I comb it back, like I usually have it kind of like parted a little naturally. But it's just, when it gets really hot, my hair gets puffy because it's humid. And like I said about not Indian summer, the rainy season, it's just hellish. And my hair, it's heavy, it gets matted down, and it just feels like, this dead animal in my head. So I joked around with the students, and I ran my fingers through my hair the opposite way it's always combed, and it kind of puffed up a little. And the students were like, "Oh my God, you have an afro, Roohaa Sensei!" Wah! So they freaked out. They loved it. And I was like, "Hey, I do have an afro." So I came home, got Honorable Comb Sama, and I was like, "Well, how the heck does an afro even work? Because I mean, I've never gone down this path before, but it's just combed it up a little, and to my surprise, I have a pretty sizable fro. I mean, it's kind of it. To be honest, if I don't take a shower for a day, like it'll puff up a lot more. But you know, don't want to be doing that. too often, especially with school and the heat. But after, this is pretty good, right? I mean, I don't know. With a little bit more time and a little bit more training, it's still in the infantile stages of frohood. Um, as I'm learning, you need a comb. And like, all right, this is about to be a dumb statement, but you see all the black dudes with afros, and it's like, why do they always have that comb in their hair? And I'm like, it's like, what is this, some kind of statement? It's like, it all became so clear when it's like, God damn it, I need, I need a comb for my afro. And I learned a lesson right then and there. What do you? I'm not talking about Nate. I'm talking to the internet. I will. They love me. All two of them. That's my neighbor. He just got home from work. I have a feeling there's going to be a bomb. Yeah, as you can see, I'm in the living room. Moving around. The motion has come back. I kind of stagnated at the desk for a while. Anyway, afros. So, yeah, so it's like, geez, why do you have a comb? But I don't think I'm at the stage where I can, like, I don't think I'm not ready for that yet. Not ready for the stuck in. So at this point, I am counting down the days until America. It is T minus pretty much a month. Actually, today is the 25th, and my flight leaves the 23rd or 24th. The reality of the situation is getting intense. Yeah. So my weekends are stacking up. This weekend, Sunday, JLPT. Life goal, I'm going to be doing this, need to do that. It's Utsunomiya, which is twice as far as it was last time, but that's the goal. That's going to happen. The weekend after that, honorable 4th of July party, because the 4th of July is next week, but we can't celebrate it in the middle of the week because getting intoxicated to celebrate America on a school night is just bad form. So we're gonna do it next weekend. I'll try and have footage of that. I had footage last year because I'm gonna buy some fireworks again. I think I'm gonna up the ante a little bit. We didn't get the cops called on us, which disappointed me. And now that we know the situation, like how to do it properly, I think we're gonna make that happen. And then pretty much the next weekend is the 14th, and the weekend after that is the 21st. And then that week, that Sunday, so pretty much 4 weeks. Oh my God! Going back to America, I'm so happy. It's only been like a year, but it flies by. And even though I've been to Japan for a long time, almost a total of 3 years counting my study abroad time, it's culture shock it's not just the first week you show up a place. There are different levels, different stages. And I got over all the immediate stuff, which is like, it's like, oh my God, their toilets are terrible. Like you get over that stuff, or like most foreigners like me, you just get angry at toilets when that happens. But you can fight through it. It's not like a game breaker. It's just a speed bump. And besides that, there's even more stuff. But there's a lot of different elements that go into culture shock, or maybe culture deprivation, being deprivated of my home culture. Deprived of my home culture, deprivated. Who knows? Maybe both are right. So either way, I'm really happy to go home, and I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a month and a half, so it's either gonna be a month and a half without vlogs, or it'll be intermittent vlogs here and there that are completely ridiculous. So, I'm hoping for the latter, and I hope you enjoyed this round of the Roohaa Degozaru video vlog. It is soft and fluffy, understand? Um, feel free to comment or send me a message that says something like, hey, you look like Bob Ross, or Jefflin from ELO is the best. You could do that, because that'd be great. Alright, Roohaa Degozaru. AFROOHAA Degozaru.